Video games are everywhere these days. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the quiet suburbs of America, gaming has become a universal pastime. It's not just a hobby. It's a cultural phenomenon that transcends age, gender, and geography. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore enthusiast, there's something for everyone in the world of video games. You can play them on your phone, your computer, even your TV. The accessibility of gaming has never been greater. With the advent of cloud gaming and streaming services, you don't even need a high-end console or PC to enjoy the latest titles. Just a stable internet connection and a device, and you're good to go. But have you ever wondered where it all began? The journey of video games is a fascinating tale of innovation and creativity. It all started with simple concepts and rudimentary technology, but the vision was always grand. Early pioneers saw the potential for interactive entertainment long before it became mainstream. How did we go from simple dots on a screen to the complex and immersive games we know and love today? The evolution of video games is a testament to human ingenuity. From the first pixelated graphics to today's photorealistic visuals, the progress has been nothing short of extraordinary. Each decade brought new advancements, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. It's a wild ride, full of innovation, competition, and a whole lot of fun. The competitive scene has grown exponentially, with esports becoming a billion-dollar industry. Tournaments and events draw massive crowds, both in person and online, showcasing the best talent from around the world. It's not just about playing games, it's about being part of a community. Let's take a trip back in time and explore the origins of video games. We'll delve into the history, uncovering the milestones that shaped the industry. From the first arcade machines to the rise of home consoles, each era brought its own unique flavor to the gaming landscape. We'll journey from the early days of computer science, where it all began, to the groundbreaking experiments that laid the foundation for modern gaming. These early innovators were not just scientists, they were dreamers who saw the potential for computers to entertain and engage. To the booming arcades and the birth of home consoles, arcades were the social hubs of the 80s and 90s where friends gathered to compete and have fun. The introduction of home consoles brought the arcade experience into living rooms, making gaming more accessible than ever before. We'll meet the pioneers who dared to dream of digital entertainment. These visionaries pushed the boundaries of technology and storytelling, creating worlds that captivated millions. Their contributions laid the groundwork for the diverse and vibrant gaming culture we enjoy today, and the iconic companies that brought those dreams to life. From Atari to Nintendo, Sega to Sony, these companies have become household names. Their innovations and iconic titles have left an indelible mark on the industry, shaping the way we play and experience games. Get ready to press start because things are about to get pixelated. Join us as we embark on this nostalgic journey, celebrating the milestones and memories that have defined the world of video games. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or new to the scene, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive in and explore the magic of pixels and joysticks. Way back in the 1940s and 50s, computers were huge, expensive machines used mostly for serious stuff like math and science. But even back then, some folks saw their potential for something more fun. One of the earliest examples was a game called NIM, created in 1950. It was a simple game of strategy, but it was played on a computer. Imagine that! Around the same time, other pioneers were experimenting with using computers to create visuals and even interactive experiences. These early experiments may seem primitive now, but they were laying the foundation for everything that would follow. In 1958, a physicist named William Higginbotham created what is widely considered the very first video game, Tennis for Two. Now, don't expect fancy graphics or complex gameplay here. Tennis for Two was as simple as it gets. Two players controlled lines on a screen representing tennis rackets and tried to hit a ball back and forth. The game was a hit at a public exhibition, giving people a glimpse into the future of electronic entertainment. Fast forward to the 1970s, and things really started to heat up with a game called Pong. Created by Atari, Pong took the simple concept of tennis for two and turned it into a worldwide phenomenon. Suddenly, arcades were popping up everywhere, filled with games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Space Invaders. These games were simple but addictive, and they drew people in by the thousands. The golden age of arcade games had begun. Section 5. The rise of Atari, Nintendo, and Sega, video game giants. With the success of arcade games, companies like Atari saw the potential for bringing video games into people's homes. The arcade scene in the late 70s and early 80s was booming, with games like Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man becoming household names. These games were not just a pastime, they were a cultural phenomenon, drawing crowds to arcades and creating a new form of entertainment that captivated both young and old. The allure of being able to play these games at home was irresistible, and companies quickly realized the potential market for home gaming consoles. The Atari 2600, released in 1977, became a massive hit, bringing arcade classics like Pac-Man and Space Invaders into living rooms. This console was revolutionary for its time, offering interchangeable cartridges that allowed players to switch games easily. It wasn't just a gaming device, it was a gateway to a new world of interactive entertainment. But Atari wasn't alone. Other companies were watching closely, eager to make their mark on this burgeoning industry. Nintendo, a Japanese company known for making playing cards, jumped into the video game world with the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1985. The NES was a game changer, literally and figuratively. It introduced a new level of quality and complexity to home gaming, with graphics and gameplay that were far superior to anything that had come before. Nintendo's approach was different. They focused on creating a robust library of games that appealed to a wide audience, from children to adults. With iconic games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, Nintendo revived the video game industry and ushered in a new era of home console gaming. These games were not just popular, they were groundbreaking, setting new standards for game design and storytelling. Super Mario Bros. Introduced players to a vibrant, colorful world filled with challenges and secrets, while The Legend of Zelda offered an expansive adventure that encouraged exploration and problem-solving. Nintendo's success was not just due to their innovative games, but also their strict quality control and marketing strategies that made the NES a must-have item. Sega, another Japanese company, challenged Nintendo with its Genesis console and edgy mascot, Sonic the Hedgehog. Released in 1988, the Genesis was marketed as the cooler, more mature alternative to the NES. Sega's aggressive advertising campaigns and the fast-paced, attitude-filled gameplay of Sonic the Hedgehog helped the Genesis gain a significant following. Sega positioned itself as the rebel of the gaming world, appealing to teenagers and young adults who wanted something different from the family-friendly image of Nintendo. The competition was fierce, but it only pushed the industry forward, leading to more innovation and even better games. The rivalry between Nintendo and Sega sparked a golden age of gaming, with both companies striving to outdo each other in terms of technology, game design, and marketing. This period saw the release of some of the most beloved and influential games of all time, and it laid the foundation for the modern video game industry. The legacy of this era is still felt today, as the innovations and standards set by these early giants continue to influence game development and culture. Section 6. From the early days of the Atari 2600, home consoles have undergone a remarkable transformation. To PlayStation and Xbox, home consoles evolve. The 1990s saw the rise of three-dimensional gaming, a significant leap from the two-dimensional graphics that dominated the 80s. With consoles like the Sony PlayStation, gamers were introduced to immersive worlds and complex narratives that were previously unimaginable. And the Nintendo 64. These consoles brought characters and stories to life in ways that captivated audiences around the globe. Games became more immersive and realistic, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Developers experimented with new gameplay mechanics, storytelling techniques, and graphical advancements. Microsoft entered the fray with the Xbox in 2001, bringing a new level of competition to the market. The Xbox introduced features like built-in hard drives and online gaming through Xbox Live, and the console wars raged on. Each new generation of consoles brought more power, better graphics, and innovative new ways to play. The competition between these giants spurred rapid advancements in technology and innovative new ways to play. Today, we have the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Nintendo Switch, each offering a unique gaming experience. These modern consoles are not just about playing games, they are entertainment hubs, offering streaming services, social connectivity, and virtual reality experiences, each offering a unique gaming experience. From the simple days of Pong, where a few pixels on the screen could entertain for hours, to the complex worlds of today, where players can lose themselves in vast, detailed universes, home consoles have come a long way. The journey from simple, blocky graphics to the lifelike visuals of today is a testament to the relentless innovation and passion of the gaming industry. Section 7, a cultural phenomenon, the impact of video games. Video games have become more than just a form of entertainment. They're a cultural phenomenon influencing movies, music, and even fashion. Esports, or competitive video gaming, has exploded in popularity, with professional gamers competing for huge prizes and millions of fans watching online. Who knew playing video games could be a real job? Section 8. The future of gaming, virtual reality and beyond. So what's next for video games? Virtual reality, or VR, is becoming more and more sophisticated, immersing players in the game world like never before. And with augmented reality, or AR, digital objects are overlaid onto the real world, blurring the lines between games and reality. The future of gaming is full of possibilities, and it's exciting to imagine where this ever-evolving form of entertainment will take us next. Section 9. Conclusion, level up. Video games are here to stay. From those early experiments with computers to the immersive gaming experiences of today, video games have come a long way in a relatively short amount of time. They've gone from a niche hobby to a mainstream form of entertainment, captivating millions worldwide. So next time you pick up a controller or tap on your phone screen to play a game, take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought us here. And who knows what incredible digital adventures await us in the future. One thing's for sure, video games are here to stay. Now go out there and level up.